Hey guys, welcome to this video. And today we'll be driving my Ford Fiesta ST2, which is stage 3 and running over 300 bricks. So let's get into this video. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Alex. For anyone new, this is my Ford Fiesta ST2, which has been mapped to a stage 3, as the tuners will call it. It's been my pride and joy for around 4 years, and throughout I've been building it, making it look nice, as you can tell from the RS bumper, the wrap, all of that. Cosmetically, I've done quite a few bits as well as performance bits. So I'll take you just a quick look around the car, bearing in mind it is a bit dirty. And I've swapped out a few parts. If you've watched my last POV Drive video, I've obviously had different rear lights and a different wing, or a spoiler as you want to call it. I've changed a few bits on this, but from the last video, I've done a lot more performance. If you've been keeping up with the YouTube channel, you would have seen it. As you can see, we've got a set of wheels. These are NGK RPF 1s, and they are 4x100, but they had the 4x108 to 4x100 stud conversion, which is on the spacer. Not ideal, but you can't get these in 4x108. And I really wanted RPF 1s. I've never seen them on a Fiesta, so could be UK first, I don't know. I've got a set of Nankan AR1s, which are 205 50 by 15, which means they're a big meaty tyre, which I just love. As you can see, it's quite a stancy boy. Lovely tyres. Once warm on the track, or if it's a really hot day, they do warm up quite nice. Exhaust system, we've got an Outlaw 3-inch pipe which goes all the way through to this 4-inch muffler, which looks quite nice. It's a turn down pipe, I kind of like it. 3-inch downpipe as well. In the boot of this, we have got a JP roll cage, half cage to be exact, all bolt in, so I've had to drill into the chassis, which nobody likes doing unless it's full race car. We've got the JC CLUBSPORT rear seat delete kit, which comes with the cargo net and the bar, which looks quite nice. I've kind of matched it with the harnesses. I kind of like it because it doesn't make it look ugly, which in here you can see is quite nice. You can see the buckets as well. In the front, we have got a set of Cobra Spring-In GT bucket seats. These things are very nice, bolted in quite nicely. We've got OMP harnesses. We've got a 4-point in the passenger, and we've got a 5-point here, which is obviously connected, all bolted into the chassis. We've got a ultra gauge here, which monitors our temps and all our boost pressures, which is good. We always want that. Suspension, we have got a set of BC Racing coilovers, which are brilliant. Next to no body roll because I've got the upgraded springs. It's got a little bit of poke. I do need to get the Geo set up because it could sit down a little bit on the back and a lot more on the front. We've got that arch gap, and a bit of camber will obviously help it quite a bit. Obviously, if you've seen the car on the channel, you know I've had the wrap done to it, the RS bumper, a few cosmetic bits, but next we'll be looking at the engine bay. For most of you that know a Ford Fiesta engine, if not, I'll tell you, it is a 1.6 inline-4 turboed engine, producing 180 horsepower from the factory. We've got a lot of gold tape, as you can probably notice. We've got an ITG induction kit, which has been wrapped in Funk Motorsport gold reflective heat tape, which obviously works quite well, as you'll see the temps on my intake. It sits underneath the headlight, which I quite like. It's tucked away from the engine from all the heat soak, which works perfect. Down here you can see we've got a big boost pipe, and we've got one on the hot side as well. That's wrapped in gold as well as that one. We've got the Revo stage 3 crossover pipe, which I wrapped in gold tape, which took me ages, but it looks nice, it's good, I'm happy, and it does its job. In behind there we've got an Airtec 4:1 manifold, which is wrapped again in titanium heat wrap made by Funk Motorsports. You can see where I'm going with that. Turbo setup, we've got a Turbo Technics Revo turbo, which is an RT330 turbo. Good for around 330 to 300 horsepower, which this is what it's producing, which is quite good. It did make 363 on the dyno on 1.8 bar of boost, but we've tuned it down just to make it more reliable, because obviously I don't want to go blowing the turbo. It's got a Collins Performance upgraded actuator, which obviously helps with wastegate pressure. And it's also got a Turbosmart dual port blow-off valve, which gives it that flutter, because half goes to the intake and half goes into the atmosphere, which gives it that sweet. Anyway, let's go ahead and shut this bonnet, because I'm sure most of you are here to see it drive and not me yap it off. So let's get the car and get it started. Anyone that drives with harnesses knows the struggle. So in here you see we've got a fire extinguisher. It has got fitted a short shifter, which makes the throws a little bit less. It's also a 6-speed transmission, so it's got first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Yeah. What I'll do is I'll set the GoPro up and then we'll get it on and go for a drive. drones a little bit, but I mean this is just so loud. Like the Evo is just loud on the outside, but this is just, everything is loud on the inside. It's got little to none of like insulation or anything like that, so it is just so loud. Tell you what, my favourite thing is to do, if I put it in second gear and you just lift up the revs and then you go to about 4 grand and hold that throttle there a little bit. Even when you're going downhill, this is my favourite bit. 4 grand, lift off throttle, a little bit of throttle as you come off. And just like that, yeah, I'm your typical boy racer. Tell you a little bit about these BC coilovers. So I looked online and it says that the BC racing coilovers are pretty good for the Fiestas, like they handle quite well. And I've got some bendy roads to obviously show you what kind of body rolls it like. This is obviously with no throttle, so you can see it just pulls through nicely. If I was to drop to second gear to go around this with a bit of acceleration, kind of like darts quite nicely around that corner. Here's another one which is obviously a tight left. This is obviously not a track, but you can see a little bit of a bump there where the drain was, but it handles really nice. As you can see, pretty good. I'm sure there's obviously better coilovers out there, but obviously quite high price. But like even coming through bends like this, know what bike that is because that's quick. So guys, hopefully that's been a good video for you guys to watch. If you've enjoyed, make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Make sure you follow to see more Fiesta and Evo content, and I'll make sure to see you guys in the next video. So see you later.
Really come to party, I just came to get my money right. You really wanna party, you should know that I don't want to fight. Everybody wanna step up, step up and get up tonight.